What's good, y'all? It's your boy Yo D back with another 2K25 video. And man, today I'm actually gonna show you guys my 6'6" wing creator build, the build that I pretty much started with on 2K25. So we about to get into it. I'm gonna show y'all the way to make the build, some alterations to the build if you have cap breakers. Like, it's a good build if you don't have cap breakers, but most people are starter starter 4. Yeah, no, starter 3, because I'm still only starter 4. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to make it, and then I'm gonna give you guys my input on how you could adjust it with the cap breakers as well. And I'm also finally give you guys my jump shot. I'm go ahead and give out my jump shot. I normally don't give out my jump shot, but low-key, like, because I've started to get better with my 6'3" build, and that's probably my dominant build, especially because of the name change that I ended up getting when I put the cap breakers on. That's gonna be my main build, but my 6'6" build will always, be a really solid build. So we about to get into it now. Okay, so it might have been. All right, let me see if it was this one. Yeah, 6'6", on the height, 191 on weight, and 6'10" wingspan. I think this is the one that I did. So let's see. All right, is this the one? Yeah, okay. So this is my 6'6" build. I did make a build video, but this is pretty much gonna be updated and everything like that. So this is my 6'6" build right here, and everything. So 84 drive and dunk. It really didn't matter for me not to have contact dunks on this build, because I wasn't going for trying to dunk on people. I was just going for getting good animations when I get those first few steps to the basket. So I wasn't worried about having contact dunks pertaining to that reason and my play style. So that was that. So with my mid range, I went for 91 so I could at least get the set shot specialist on gold and the shifty shooter on gold. Now, from gold to Hall of Fame is a bit of a difference for sure. It's definitely a bit of a difference. It's a lot smoother, but with the jump shot that I utilize, it's not too tough to make those shots. You just have to really stay consistent. And okay, before y'all say anything about the three-pointer, like, I always had lower three-point builds. Truthfully, I always had lower three-point builds, because most of my threes were gonna be standing shots, unless like it was like 2K23 where I had a 77 three-pointer in 2K23 for my build, for both of my builds, and I could still make step back threes. That's still a moving shot. That's just enough space to be created to make a shot. So I was utilizing that, but I did have the badge space creator as well. So I think that's why it was a lot easier to make those step back threes as well. So that's that was my thought process on that. So I put the 80 pass accuracy because I planned on playing point guard with this build, but I didn't end up playing a lot of rec. I ended up playing a lot of ones. So this you could actually drop down, but we're gonna do that in a second. We're gonna switch some stuff up in a second. So that was that 90 ball handling, so I could at least be able to do my thing when it came to the dribbling. I think 90 ball handling is what I needed for Kobe Bryant escape, I think. So that was one of the reasons why I utilized the 90 ball handle. I'll put this attribute at 90. 86 speed with ball. I had to max that out so I could at least get the lightning launch on gold. That was definitely needed. So these stats, like, they're solid. They're solid, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, playing 6'6" against a 6'3" with these stats just being fairly balanced, it's a little tough. You really gotta know how to play defense. You really gotta have that stick defense pretty much, instead of like relying on like random, like stops and stuff, or relying on random animations because of your stats or because of your attribute points. So perimeter defense was solid. Steal was solid. I wasn't getting too many pluck steals like that, so it's like you kind of got to play solid defense, which I'm cool with that. Now this, like, originally when I made this build, like, my tier 2 badge was high flying denier. I will put it at silver so I can pretty much get the chase down real well. I could get chase downs really well, but after playing like a few seasons, I realized that it's better to put my tier 2 badge on what is it, immovable forcer. So I would put it on immovable forcer. That way, like they don't even get to the basket. And because I have decent interior and the high block, I can stand my ground in the paint. So that was pretty straight. I disregarded the offensive defensive rebound because I ain't supposed to be going to the paint anyways. Um, so speed 86. These were kind of iffy. Like the further I got into like playing the game, because trying to stay on ball, like when you facing certain like true dribble guys or people that really know how to like maneuver and move with the ball, it's a little tough. 73 strength. People are sleeping on strength, or people were sleeping on strength. I don't know if they're doing that now, but people were sleeping on strength. But this 73 strength, like this strong handles, even though hold on, I'll change something. All right, so these strong handles, like this strong handle badge, does come in clutch. I do not utilize the cheese for it. I guess like I don't really know how to like get it to like activate automatically. It's just like in the spur of the moment where if truly when I might mess up on a combo or something, it'll come out and I'll get a quick bucket and everything. But that physical finisher, that I'm not gonna lie, just on bronze, that is a problem with my 6'6" build. Like I've literally like boomed people out the way pretty much. It's like a bully badge for us. It's really like the bully badge. So I was able to do that. But all right, that's the base layout on how I made this build with 0 cap breakers, right? So I think I have 7 or 8 cap breakers. I think it's 7, but it might be 8. So I'm not sure. So with the cap breakers that I have thus far, I probably would drop this down some to a 71, right? Drop this down to a 71. Now, mind you, I'm not like this is probably not gonna be your pro am 3v3 or 5v5, build or pass accuracy for that type of lineup and that game mode. So, with me doing that, right? I drop those stats completely. I'm not worried about putting them anywhere further. I'm gonna just put that to a 70 just to be on the safe side, right? So those are 2 stats that I'm going to leave right there, right? Leave those stats right there. I'm not gonna utilize those. Now this the thing. I think with this, okay, with this at a 90, right? With this at a 90, I could put this up some, but it really don't make a difference if you have the cap breakers. Um, but let me see. Okay, I can get it to 92 technically, but it's probably not. It's probably going to be overkill, right? It's going to be overkill for that. And I think I ended up maxing this out to. Oh, I think yeah, I only to put it to a 93. So see, just by putting those stats down, you can actually put this to a 93, which will give you set shot specialist automatically on gold. I mean not gold, but Hall of Fame, and then you could probably push it up to legend if you grind out the season, which I have been struggling to grind out the season, so that hasn't been a thing, right? So with that being in mind, right, I would probably do because truthfully you would need the badge over the badge points. So I could put this up to an 80, right? I could put this up to an 80, and then literally at 83, you can get this on bronze, and then literally at 93 you can get the 83 you can get limitless range on bronze. Let's hit this. 83 you can get limitless range on bronze, and then with the 93 mid range you can get set shot specialist on Hall of Fame. So that was definitely one of the things that I changed when I had my cap breakers. But if you are trying to see the results like before the cap breakers, this is probably what you'll want to do. Disregard contact dunks, right? This is gonna help you guys. Disregard these contact dunks. Leave this literally at a 80. Leave this at 80. Let me see what can go down without me taking a penalty. Okay. Okay, that got to be at an 80. And really, your vertical don't got to be at an 80, but I think like I get better contest, or I was getting better contest with this at an 80, right? So let me see if I can drop this. Okay, that drops all of that. So we're gonna keep that at that. All right, boom. We're gonna do it like that. So leave that at 80, and then I could probably. No, I can't put that up yet. Okay, so if I left this at a 77, right? So leave this at a 77. Let me see, can I max that out some? Nah, that's the far as that still can go. Do I get anything for? No, it would have to be 96, and it only goes to 94, so I don't get nothing for that. All right, bet. All right, I don't get nothing for that neither. Okay, so I would have put this to 93, so I could automatically get my set shot specialist on Hall of Fame. I can automatically get my set shot specialist on Hall of Fame, right? So that's that. So we'll do it like that. Let me see. Can we put the perimeter up some? Off ball pest. So that's the max that can go to. I mean, okay, I could put one to agility. So I would literally, for the most part, put that up to 93, and then that will give you better overall stats. I think I can actually put this up too. Oh no, because that's why, because it pulls that up too. All right, what? Oh, close shot. All right, bet. All right, so we'll do that like that. That way you already have that. So then, all you need to put on here. You can put this on the 83, but I think this has to be a 78, don't it? I think this has to be a 78. Yeah, this will have to be a 78. Did I do something wrong? I think I changed something. Okay, that might have been a 78. Yeah, because I pushed this up 5 to get limitless range. Or if you don't, well, or truthfully, if you don't care about limitless range, because you don't necessarily need it. If you don't care about limitless range, you can just put that up. But if you care about limitless range, you'll put that to that, and maybe you can not that. Maybe you can drop. No, that's as far as that can go. What can I drop to get? Okay. All right. So boom. Okay. There we go. So if you want to put 5 on here to have limitless range at 83, you can. So you can do it like that. That way you already got the set shot specialist, and then you get limitless range at least on bronze, and that'll help you with your 3-pointers. But I'm not gonna lie, you really don't need limitless range. I'm never gonna lie to you. You don't need limitless range. But a lot of people, feel like that's a better badge. So it'll help you shoot more effectively. And I actually can put this back up. I dropped something, but I don't remember what. Oh, okay. It was my driving layup. I dropped that down some. So actually, yeah, I actually saved you guys some points. Truthfully, I saved you guys some points. Whoa. So, oh snap! I can actually. Let me see something. I can put. I can put that up. And it don't matter if I put this up it doesn't matter. Hold it, that's at 82. Dang, that's only gonna be 82. Let me see. All right, so okay, so we'll do it like that. 48 interior, 82 perimeter defense, so you can get challenger at least on silver. And then, so what I would do instead of doing the high fly denier, I would put immovable enforcer on silver when you get your +2 badge, your tier 2 badge for your max +1. I would do it like that. Now let's see if it gives us the same name. I think it might change the name because I adjusted it some. Okay, so perimeter shot creator. So this was kind of the build that I was originally going for. So it will give you a perimeter shot creator. It's a little different from my build. But if you guys want the original build, you know, just go back in the video and tap in from there like that, and just, you know, copy and paste the way it was from the beginning. So that's that. Okay, so now I'm going to give you guys my jump shot for my 6'6" build, right? Animations. So these are my animations that I've been utilizing and everything like that. These are my animations that I'm using for my 6'6" build. So I'm gonna show y'all the jump shot real quick, and then I'm gonna see if I can remember my my timing. All right. Slightly early, so I'm trying to remember it because I don't use it no more. Okay, there we go. And it's not, the thing is, this jump shot is not the fastest jump shot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still used to my what's the name? There we go. It's not the fastest jump shot, but it's really consistent. It's really consistent. It's a full press. I missed it that time, but yeah, it's a full press for the jump shot, and you pretty much release it as it hits the top of his forehead. I haven't shot with it tempo in a minute, so cause I, like I said, I'll be on my 6'3" build. There we go. Alright. But alright, I'm about to go ahead and give y'all the jumper real quick. I've literally used this jumper for like 3 years. A lot of people probably don't know about this, like this full like blend. Like I've seen a few people use some of the animations, like the bass and stuff like that, but not really the full, you know, jump shot. So here's the jump shot right here. Bass, Corey Crisper. The reason why I use Corey Crisper, because he does not give a lot of animations for setting his feet. He sets his feet really quickly, so I don't have to worry about all the extra stumbling or moving when I'm trying to snap into a shot, like pretty much shooting off the dribble. Sadiq Bey is my upper release one. The reason why I utilize Sadiq Bey for upper release one, because when we had just the generic numbers for jump shots, this jump shot looks the closest to release 60. I don't know if y'all know what release that is, or remember what release that is, but this is the closest to release 60. This was what I was utilizing before they actually had the NBA players jump shots on the game. So that was release 1. Release 2, I know a lot of people probably will not use this release. Precious Achiawa, I don't know how you say his name for real, but I use this release because it reminds me of actually release 1 from, you know, when it was just generic names or generic numbers instead of names for the jump shots. So that is why I utilize it, because it's the closest blend that gives me the feel of how my jump shot was back in the day, or back in like 2K20, 2K21, 2K22, like those days and stuff like that too, and 2K23. But I think we had the names then. I'm not sure. I don't remember. So that's that. This is the blend. Now this is the blend for this jump shot only because I know this timing. So I put it all the way to release speed all the way up, and animation is at 50-50. I left it at that because I didn't like, when I changed it, I used to have it 60-40, but for this game, it was inconsistent as far as like my green window. It was even more inconsistent than it was before. So that was pretty much that. So that's why I got it at full release speed. All the way at release, full release speed. So even though it's like a long press, because it's all the way at release and not at push or set point, the release speed is all the way up. So it's not really that slow of a jump shot. It's just you gotta follow through with the entire animation, like all the way up until, you know, the his wrist gets to his forehead, pretty much right at the end of the bending of the elbow. So yeah, so that's that. That's the build. That's the, you know, my take on it. The way that I would change certain things, and also the jump shot for this build. Man, it took me a while to even try to give away this jump shot because I know that they be patching jumpers. And before I decided to transfer over to actually running a true point guard build, I needed to like get comfortable. Like I had this build, and I wanted to continue to utilize this build until I transferred over. And now that I've made a different jump shot, and I had to change my jump shot completely, I got another OP solid jump shot for you guys. Probably coming soon, depending on when you if you guys want the jump shot for that build as well. So, all right, there's been a lot of talking. There's been a lot of chatting with you guys. But here's the build. Here's the jump shot. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope some of you guys end up testing it out. Let me know if it works. If it doesn't work for you guys, yeah. So that's that. Like, I appreciate everybody that has been tapped into the videos and that's been showing me love. Other than that, you guys, y'all stay safe, be blessed. OD and I'm out.